You're very welcome back to the show now. It has to be every dog owner's worst nightmare that their beloved pooch goes missing, and sadly it happens. Well, today Nanci Creedon is here along with three people who are looking for your help at home. We have three missing dogs. We'll get you in a small while. But Nanci, this happens all the time, doesn't it? Sadly.
Yeah, and it's one of the hardest parts of owning a dog, that if your dog goes missing, it's just, you're lost. Do you know? It's hard to know what to do, where to go, and the best way to get them back. So that's why it's brilliant to be able to highlight it today, to kind of give the viewers at home some advice of what they can do, and obviously to hopefully get these three dogs home.
Do we know why dogs leave home?
I mean, obviously, dogs are dogs. They like to follow a scent. They might follow one of the kids to school, meet another dog and potter off. And the thing is, if they get out that front door, the risk is there.
Okay, the risk is there as well. Now, how do you differentiate, I suppose, between a dog that's missing and dogs you see roaming around the place?
That's one of the big ones. The thing that I tell everyone is, if you see a dog out in the street, assume it's missing. Don't just walk away and think that dog's out for a potter. For all you know, there's kids at home crying every night because that dog's not home. If you see a dog in the street, you stop, you pick it up, and you bring it to the local vets. The vets then can scan it and ideally get that dog reunited. And if for some reason you can't at that time pick up that dog, at least take a photo and put it onto your local rescue organisation's Facebook page, so the owners can see where the dog was last spotted.
There's no harm to put it on your own Facebook and Twitter pages as well and get people to share it.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, obviously my Facebook feed is full of missing dogs, because the thing is, the online community is amazing at reuniting dogs. A friend of mine's dog went missing a couple of weeks ago, and once I put it on my page, about an hour later she had the dog back. So using social media is amazing for finding your dogs.
Now, we've three sad owners here who have lost their dogs. We've Elaine. How are you, Elaine?
Hi, how are you?
Tell me about Sammy.
Sammy is a little Westie poo, a white. She's about 1.5 years old, and she went missing on the 11th of March, just before St. Patrick's weekend.
Okay, and how long did you have Sammy for?
Approximately about a year and a half.
About a year and a half. So she's kind of like another part of the family.
She's my daughter's, Leia's dog, so we're really missing her now.
And we can see her here, you dress her up and everything.
My daughter, Leia, dresses her up.
Loads of fun as well.
Yes,
and where are you from?
Ballinamore, Leitrim.
In County Leitrim. So we'd be appealing to people around that area. Hopefully they might have seen Sammy.
Yes.
My God.
So she went missing. She actually got loose out of the house with our other dog as well. And basically the two of them headed for town, and we got our other dog back, but the other dog's a bit older. So we got him back. He was brought to the vet and he's chipped, but we never got our Westie poo back. So we'd really, if anybody knows anything, we'd love your help. Yes.
Is Sammy chipped?
Sammy's chipped.
Sammy's chipped
as well.
And has a passport as well. So if anyone around the Leitrim area, or if Sammy went over the border to Sligo or anything,
or
Cavan, bring Sammy into the vet, and we'll scan Sammy, and all the information will be there as well.
We'd really appreciate any help at this stage.
Oh, you're very sad, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm doing this to my daughter Leia. She's 9 years of age, and she's really missing him.
Oh, so did you put up posters all around
everything?
Here and
we've gone through we've gone through social media, the radio, we've gone through like Facebook, any which way we really can. So when we saw this advertised, we said we'd do our best to get on.
We definitely give us a go. Amanda, you're very welcome to the show as well. Tell us about Spencer. What type of dog is Spencer?
Spencer is a miniature schnauzer, probably most recognisable for their distinctive little head, big bushy eyebrows, big beard, essentially look like little old men. And they're that high, about 13 inches high, a foot high, so the size of a Westie.
Yeah, a gorgeous little dog.
Gorgeous dog, 12 years old. I rescued him when he was 2, so I've had him for 10 years, and it's heart-wrenching now to think that he's spending his retirement on the unknown, really.
Because 12 years of age, Spencer's, I suppose, a little bit old as well.
He's a veteran at this stage.
And you'd be worried. What about medicine?
Medically, he's slightly deaf. He has a heart condition, and he requires medication for his arthritis. So he was dog tagged, was wearing a brown collar with blue polka dots, little red ID tag with his age on it and my number. He's also microchipped. So again, I would appeal to people, particularly if they do see him, to try and catch him. He could be really terrified at this stage, very disorientated. The older, you know, they get, they want their home comforts, and he's desperately missing me. But also the beach that he went on, if I could just mention that.
What area is this?
It's Ballynamona Beach, which is East Cork, on the road to Ballycotton, a really popular area with day trippers from the city, but also from people from around other areas may come to the area for the weekend, with the lighthouse there, Shanagary Pottery, all of that area.
You went door to door as well, Amanda, did you?
We went door to door. He's been on all the Lost and Fans, a huge active Facebook page as well. You know, the community are fantastic. They're all rooting for him and all out every day looking. So, you know, we are assuming at this stage anything's possible. You know, definitely appealing to the farmers now who are in the fields, if they do see anything
They're out
in
and about
drains.
these days. They haven't been for a while, I suppose, because the weather's been so bad, Amanda.
And now with the weather better, if they do see anything in headlands or anything, to keep an eye out. You know, again, somebody might have seen an elderly dog straying somewhere thinking, oh, you know, this is a little dog that somebody's abandoned, fallen in love with them. And again, I'd appeal to them, you know, he is microchipped.
He's microchipped. Go to the vet, just like Elaine there, and all the information will be on there. We've Sharon as well. Sharon, how are you?
I'm good, how are you?
Tell us about Dimples.
Dimples is a little 5-year-old staffy bitch. Our little baby. She went missing from our backyard 2 weeks today.
2 weeks today?
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't know whether she broke out, or we don't know what happened.
Had she gone away from the house before?
Never.
No, never done this before, so this is very, very uncharacteristic of Dimples.
She's outside with another dog. She's always with him all the time. She won't go anywhere without him. So this is
and
really
is that other dog around still?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
He's still there.
So that's a small bit worrying, I'd imagine.
Yeah, it is. That she broke out, or I don't know. Like I say, we don't know what happened. But we're from just outside Thurles. And we're in a very rural area, but all the farmers around have been absolutely great. They've been searching like that. We've done flyers, Facebook, local radio, local newspaper.
Up on ESB polls,
everywhere.
Everywhere. And anything back out of all that work?
We had one possible sighting in Clonmel, so I obviously got in the car, took off down to Clonmel, knocked on doors, handed out more flyers. Still nothing. I don't know whether it was her or not, but a very nice lady rang and said that she thought it was her, so we checked it out. But she's chipped as well.
She's chipped,
her chip is flagged as that she's missing, so...
Okay, so if a vet will come across Dimples, all the information will be there.
Absolutely.
And it's very, very easy to see how upset these ladies are.
And the thing to remember as well is these dogs, if they've been out for a couple of weeks, they might be looking scruffy, they might be spooked. So while you might see a scruffy-looking dog that's afraid of people and assume this is a mistreated dog or a dog that isn't wanted, these dogs are missing homes. Do you know? So if you do have one of these dogs in your homes and you think that you're doing the right thing, taking this dog in and giving it a loving home, these people need to know. They need to know where their dogs are. They need to get answers. And anyone out there who's watching, they need to just get in touch, share the videos, share the photos and so on, because, I mean, it's heartbreaking and you can never get over it. A missing dog, you can never get over it.
Now, if somebody at home is watching this and if their dog went missing this morning, what's the first thing they should do?
First thing you want to do is go to the local places that your dog knows. So local parks, local coffee shops, wherever you'd normally bring your dog, head there. If you have a second dog or if there's a doggy friend that your dog has, bring that dog with you and try to get that dog barking. So at least if your missing dog hears that dog barking, the more likely to come back. Dawn and dusk are good times to go looking too. There's less background noise. And then into your vets, your groomers, your pet shops, weekly to keep going back and reminding them, my dog is still missing. Have you spotted it?
On Facebook, do all the posters and flyers like the ladies. Well, thank you very much for coming in. And hopefully now we'll get these dogs back as well, because I can see how upset you are. And Nancy, thank you very much for being with us as well. If you recognise or if you've seen any of these dogs in your area, please do contact the show. You can find us on Facebook. Now, quick